Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, two of the biggest stars in Wicked, are facing some chilling rumors that they've become victims of a haunting curse connected to the classic film The Wizard of Oz. In recent interviews, their odd behaviors and unexplained tears have sent shivers down fans' spines. What exactly happened on the set of Wicked? Although the film hasn't been released yet, it has quickly captured public attention not because of the plot, but due to the drama surrounding its production. Since the promotional teaser dropped in November, all eyes have been on Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. What shocked audiences most was their sudden and drastic physical transformation. New photos showed Ariana's skin seemingly shrinking, revealing the sharp contours of her bones and skull. Her alarmingly thin frame left many shocked and asking what is really going on. Some photos even sparked speculation: could Ariana be using illegal substances? A wave of theories followed. One particularly disturbing trend sweeping through Hollywood involves celebrities, especially older women, using Ozempic for rapid weight loss. A drug originally meant for type 2 diabetes patients has now become the entertainment industry's secret weapon. With its ability to suppress appetite and deliver noticeable slimming results, Ozempic is shaking up everything from lavish parties to behind-the-scenes dressing rooms. But the cost isn't minor, from nausea and stomach pain to risks of pancreatitis or even thyroid cancer. Still, many experts believe Ozempic might be the most reasonable explanation for the drastic physical changes seen in Ariana and Cynthia. Natural weight loss takes time, especially for those who are already slender. The speed at which these two actresses lost weight is enough to raise serious questions. Ariana Grande, a global pop icon, once proudly embraced comparisons to screen legend Audrey Hepburn, and she was a devoted fan of the late star. But things seemed to change when Wicked's promotional campaign officially began. A series of photos styled in ways reminiscent of Audrey's classic fashion led many to believe that Ariana's team was intentionally leaning into that comparison. However, it appeared they weren't just replicating Audrey's look, they also wanted Ariana to embody her famously slim figure. What few people realize is that Hepburn's petite frame wasn't a choice, but a result of growing up during a period of starvation under Nazi occupation in the Netherlands. Her thinness was a side effect of severe malnutrition. If Ariana's team truly tried to mold her into that image, they might have pushed her to the brink, pressuring her to starve herself to meet an unattainable standard. Given Ariana has followed a vegan diet since 2013, such a possibility isn't far-fetched. Sadly, the reality may be even worse. Her personal trainer once revealed that she survives mostly on smoothies, leafy greens, and tofu, an extremely minimal diet that raises health concerns. While fans have often expressed worry, Ariana has repeatedly denied any problem, insisting she's in the healthiest state of her life. But how can anyone believe that when every new photo shows her ribs prominently, her chest appearing sunken, and her face more gaunt than ever? Cynthia Erivo isn't doing much better. A talented, passionate actress, once known for her strong athletic image, Cynthia's transformation has been equally startling. Things took a drastic turn after Wicked entered the spotlight. Cynthia, who never followed a strict vegan diet, had long been proud of her healthy physique. She worked out regularly and indulged in her favorite foods. Few would guess that she had given up red meat back in 2018 purely for health reasons. However, it seems the pressure of working alongside Ariana Grande deeply impacted Cynthia's mindset. After months of public comparisons and being constantly scrutinized for her appearance, she started to believe she had to lose weight. Now, losing weight isn't inherently bad. Perhaps it was part of the film's creative vision. But during promotional interviews, both Cynthia and Ariana have displayed unusual behavior, cryptic statements, bizarre gestures, and an emotional volatility that has fans genuinely concerned. Is there something deeper happening behind the scenes? Their relationship at public events seems to blur the lines of a typical co-star bond. They frequently hold hands, stroke each other's faces during interviews, and even revealed matching tattoos inspired by Wicked. They explained that the tattoos were placed opposite each other so that when we hold hands, the designs touch, something that raised more than a few eyebrows. During interviews, the two often break into tears unexpectedly or become visibly emotional whenever the other speaks. This happened so often that fans created a montage compiling their tearful moments. The constant flow of tears left many wondering, are these signs of deep emotional trauma or possibly the effects of stimulants? One particularly strange moment came when host Chaz Glitt asked Cynthia about the song Defying Gravity. A question that should have been simple led to an awkward reaction from Cynthia, who seemed to treat her version as uniquely sacred, despite the song being a well-known Broadway anthem since 2004. The moment left both Ariana and the viewers confused. Instead of calming the situation, Chelsea, another guest, added fuel to the fire by claiming she had read online articles suggesting tension between the stars. This left Cynthia visibly flustered, and the interview spiraled. Ariana, clearly confused by what was happening, reached over and gently held Cynthia's fingers to comfort her. Later, in an interview with Variety, Chelsea admitted she had never actually seen any articles. It was all a misunderstanding sparked by a conversation with a friend before the interview. Chelsea explained that she got swept up in the moment, thrown off by Cynthia's erratic behavior. While most fans continue to be enchanted by the magic of The Wizard of Oz, others truly believe that the film carries a curse. The 1939 classic, adapted from L. Frank Baum's beloved children's novel, has become an immortal tale with profound influence on American and global pop culture. However, beyond its fame for grandeur and an iconic cast, The Wizard of Oz has also garnered intense media scrutiny due to its scandalous behind-the-scenes history. The production process was deemed so grueling it bordered on unethical. A series of severe, life-threatening incidents turned the film into a symbol of backstage trauma. Judy Garland, the young actress under contract with the prestigious MGM studio, was just 17 when she was cast as the lead in The Wizard of Oz. Her pure voice and doll-like appearance made her the perfect choice for Dorothy, a role that catapulted her to stardom and earned her the Juvenile Academy Award, along with numerous accolades. Yet few realized this role also marked the beginning of her professional and personal downfall. During filming, Judy and many of her teenage co-stars were subjected to intense working hours. The production team administered stimulants to keep them alert. When these led to insomnia, they were given sedatives, a cycle that repeated throughout the shoot. Many young actors were physically and mentally drained. Judy, in particular, was rumored to have developed a dependency on these drugs after the film. Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch, nearly lost her life in a terrifying on-set accident. A pyrotechnic mishap caused severe burns, forcing her to take a 6-week hiatus. Tragedy didn't spare the male cast either. Buddy Ebsen, originally cast as the Tin Man, had to leave the production after suffering a near-fatal reaction to the aluminum makeup. It severely damaged his lungs, requiring hospitalization and a pressurized oxygen chamber. His only legacy in the final film was his voice in the song "We're Off to See the Wizard." Jack Haley replaced Ebsen, but he too was affected. The makeup caused an eye infection that sidelined him for 4 days. Some say the film was cursed. But what about you? What do you think of these behind-the-scenes tales? Drop us a comment and let us know.